I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. Welcome back to Louis Crypto, where we talk about all things crypto every weekday. Today we're going to discuss the craziness that's happened over the last week with banks collapsing left, right and center. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you like, subscribe and comment for the algorithm. Now, if we take a look at my Twitter last week, we were talking about this key level over here, 20,300. Let's go over to my Twitter. So guys, we only got 8 likes on this. 1,000 views, only 8 likes. Come on guys, let's smash the like button on these, retweet these posts. Even the day before this, I think we were a bit low and I said, can we reclaim this neckline on the weekly time frame with this shoulder, head and shoulder over here? Let me zoom in a little bit. So over here, I think down at 19,500 or something, I made a post and we were talking about the reclaim of 20,300 on the weekly time frame. If it can do so, that would be great. But look at that, guys, look at that. So going back to this, I was talking about this magnet over here. I'd made a few updates over that past week before, or the week before that, but about a week or two ago, where we was talking about targets down at 17,000 as well as 18.6k, because there was a fractal that Bitcoin is still potentially following, and it's essentially this one over here to the left, this whole fractal over here. So from the top here, coming back down, where we have these failed pushes up. So here, failed rallies, followed by a capitulation of losing the low, and then a double bottom, climb back up where we capitulate. So has it done that? It's like, has it done that already, basically? Has it done this capitulation already? Well, we were talking about how it could be taking us back down to over here, the double bottom over here. So that's why we were talking about this being a potential magnet over on Twitter. Make sure you are following my Twitter. I did just get it back and we're almost at 2,000 followers, sorry. So let's try and hit that over the coming weeks and months. And it's just Louis_crypto. I've made it easy for you if you can't be asked to type it in. There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere, and it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my Buy Me a Beer. Now, bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions, and here you get 30 plus videos, 6-hour course, and all the information you need is over here. But heading back to Bitcoin with this fractal, has that already been completed with that dump? Now we need to see if we're going to get a liquidity grab. Remember, over in the past over here, as we were running up and coming back down, we had this big wick over here. I remember making loads of posts saying this wick will get filled. Now it's all about holding 40k. If we lose 40k over here, then the bear market's gonna come, and then that of course happened. We sold half of our cryptos and started rebuying at 25 to 26k, so that's over here on the 200, as well as beginning to buy at 17.5k, simply because we had a target. I don't know if you guys were watching since then, but from there to there we got our target. From there to there we got our target, and we put it pretty much bang on there, and it was telling us about this target down here, about 17.5k. So this is why we started buying over there. Of course, the FTX capitulation happened. Is that what we're seeing with the banks right now? How crypto, it was going down when the announcement of these banks were collapsing. But look at this reclaim. Now if you go over to the NAS 100, and let's check that weekly close. So there, bearish engulfing, just closed. Whereas on Bitcoin, it retraced and it's formed a spinning top on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's looking quite good. We're still trapped in this falling wedge for NAS. So could it be dumping? So let's look at those trades. Honestly, when this is trending, it's like free money. I do like to trade Forex more than cryptos for sure. When I trade cryptos, it's in bull markets. You don't need leverage. And of course here you can't, you have to use leverage basically. But these were my two trades. It was a massive red candle, just like what we're seeing on the Nasdaq, probably the Dow as well. And then quickly coming back up above the 20 moving average, looking for another retest of the 200 now that it's confirmed this is support. But understand, every time we've seen wicks in the past during this downtrend, it's eventually been filled. So even this one eventually got 100% filled. You don't have to 100% fill them. So this wasn't 100% filled. Pretty much over 50% though, maybe even 75% filled. But it doesn't have to fill it 100%, it needs to just come. So I would anticipate this week where we could see a little scare back down to the 20, confirm what we just reclaimed over here as support. So that would be 21.4k. So if you remember, now scaling down to the weekly time frame, I haven't made a Bitcoin update in a while, but I have been making the Twitter posts as well as Instagram posts, so make sure you are following me over there. I've just shown you my link tree, and it is again in the description or comment section down below. Now again, we were talking about how it's going to be dump time. Let's go over to my Instagram, Bitcoin right over here. If Bitcoin loses 21.4k, it's dump time. Prepared you the targets, all for free on the Twitter and the Instagram. So make sure you're following me there. That is where you can message me to take action on the course or the mentorship. I am making a new course at the moment. I'm also making an ebook for beginners to understand all the terminologies, all the basic patterns and Japanese candlestick patterns, as well as some strategies that I came up with by myself through, experience, being taught this, being taught that, putting it together, making my own strategies and whatnot. So yeah, it looks like, where did we go down all the way until the 1414, and we bounced off that. So now, as we're approaching the resistance of 21.4k, we need to see if it will break through, and so it has done. So for the moment, it has now invalidated, since reclaiming the neckline of this double top. Bitcoin has now invalidated further downside, all the way back down to that key area we were talking about, that potential key area on the weekly time frame that we were talking about over on my Twitter over here, 17.1k, all the way down until pretty much 16.5k. So we have now invalidated those targets, as long as we can do this one thing, and that is now staying above 21.4k. Can we confirm it as support? Right now, we've just reclaimed it. What I would say is that this over here is a big rejection area. Can you see we formed a double bottom over here? Well, I'm anticipating that this is going to be some sort of big key resistance, and if we do dump from here, I need to hold 21.4k for the continuation through it. Now, if we don't actually go through it, you can do it right now. Let's see it hold its support, and then we're off to 26k and further, well, to the range highs at least 25k. Let's see if it can push through, but my anticipation, because there was a build up over here, is going to be some sort of resistance. So if we do dump, I would need 21.4k to hold. If it loses it, then we're onwards back down to these targets. They will revalidate themselves if we're seeing daily candles closing underneath 21.4k. But yeah, right now, I'm expecting this to be a resistance. Can we hold 21.4k to have another go at it and head back to our range highs, which we see on the weekly time frame? Look how that would coincide with what we were saying on the weekly time frame. I want to see this wick some sort of field, and that would make sense if we come back down to this area, which again, when we just zoomed in, is pretty much what we said on the weekly time frame, how we want to retest this 20 and confirm this area that we just reclaimed as support. When we scale down to the daily time frame, the fibs were pretty much saying that if you want me to teach you all about this from 000 knowledge, you can come to me for mentorship. First of all, I'll give you the course, but if you wanted to do the mentorship, you can be a complete beginner, or you can already be advanced. We'd just be starting off from different points. Do you understand that? And then you will have all the basis you need to become a self-sufficient trader. That's pretty much it for today's update. I hope to see you in my Discord community, 70 plus and growing. Check out my Twitter and crypto Instagram over on my link tree over here. If you want to find out more information about the courses and the mentorship, then click the Buy Me a Beer, where it will take you to my homepage over here. You can buy me a beer if you want, but if you just want to look at the actual information about the course and mentorship, it is all over here. Any further questions on my Instagram and my Twitter, and I hope to see you in the community. Thank you.